Hello grade 3. In this video we will complete chapter 10 lessons from 95 to 100. Rounding estimation. Let's remember rounding. Rounding means find closest friendly number. How? Look at next neighbor. If it's 5 or more, go to bigger door. 4 or less, just ignore. For example, I need to estimate 14. So 14 between what and what? 14 between 10 and 20. 14 is between 10 and 20, and the neighbor is 4. 4 is less than 5. So 14 rounds down to 10 because it's nearest to 10. So the estimation of 14 is 10. Lesson 95. As collected caterpillars, he found 18 on Monday, 26 on Tuesday, 15 on Wednesday, and 38 on Thursday. Estimate about how many caterpillars is found in all. Student response: has found about 70 caterpillars because 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 30 equals 70. But this wrong. Let's answer. What did the student do correctly? The student did correctly that he added the numbers to find the total. The student did wrong that he estimated wrong. He estimated wrong. The correct estimation, let's estimate 18. 18 is between 10 and 20. Then look at the neighbor or look at the ones. 5 or more, go to bigger door. Here we have 8, so we go to bigger door. Then the estimation of 18 is 20. 26 is between 20 and 30. Then its estimation will be 30. By the same way, 15 is between 10 and 20. Here we have 5, so it will be 20. 38 will be 40. Then we will add them to find the total. 20 plus 30 plus 20 plus 40 equals 110. So we have here 110 caterpillars. The next page. Here I want to find the equivalent fractions of 1/2. So we can multiply the numerator and denominator by any number. First, let's multiply them by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. The second one, let's multiply them by 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 over 6. Let's multiply them by 4. 1 times 4 equals 4 over 2 times 4 equals 8. 4 over 8. The last one, multiply them by 5. 1 times 5 equals 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. Describe the patterns or relationships you observed between fractions that are equivalent to 1/2. So look at the equivalent fractions. We have here 2 over 4, 3 over 6, 4 over 8, 5 over 10. What did you notice here? The fractions. Here, the numerator is half of the denominator. The numerator is half of the denominator. 2 is half of 4. 3 is half of 6. 4 is half of 8, and so on. This page, you can solve it by yourself. The next page, this math journal, he is asking me about equivalent fractions, and we said before, equivalent fractions are fractions that have the same value but they look different. For example, 1 over 7. To find the equivalent fraction, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So let's multiply them by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. 7 times 2 equals 14. So 1 over 7 is equivalent to 2 over 14. Lesson 96. Adam and his brother bought 2 pieces of bread that were the same size. Adam cut his piece into fourths, and his brother cut his piece into thirds. When they were finished eating the bread, Adam's little brother said, "That wasn't fair, because you got more than me. You had four pieces, and I only had 3 pieces." So they have the same amount, which is 1 whole. But Adam cut his bread into fourths, which is 4 over 4. And his brother cut his bread into thirds, which is 3 over 3. They have the same amount, but Adam cut his bread into 4 pieces and his brother cut his bread into 3 pieces. So they have the same amount, then they are the same. 3 over 3 equals 4 over 4. The next page, here I want to write the fraction, then find the equivalent fraction to it. Number 1, I will count the parts. 1, 2, 3. So we start with 0, 0, it means 0 over 3. 1 over 3. So I will write here 1 over 3. To find the equivalent fraction, we will multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2 over 3 times 2 equals 6. 2 over 6. So I need to divide the second number line into 6 equal parts. So I will make 5 dashes like this. 2 over 6 lies 0 over 6, 1 over 6, 2 over 6. Here. Number 2, we will count the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts. Then the denominator will be 4. Here 0 over 4, 1 over 4, 2 over 4. So I will multiply it by 2. You can multiply the numerator and the denominator by any number. 2 times 2 equals 4 over 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 over 8. Let's divide the second number line into 8 equal parts. So 4 over 8, 0 over 8, 1 over 8, 2 over 8, 3 over 8, 4 over 8. Number 3, I will count the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this, it means 1 over 4. I will multiply it by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2 over 8. We will divide this line into 8 equal parts like this. 2 over 8, here 1 over 8, 2 over 8. 4, by the same way, we have here two equal parts. So this it means 1 over 2. So I will multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2 over 4. So I will divide this into 4 equal parts. 2 over 4 here. 1 over 4, 2 over 4. Lesson 97. Solve the story problem. Wafa has 2 different beakers. Each holds exactly 1 liter. She pours half liter of blue liquid into beaker A. She pours half liter of red liquid into beaker B. Muhammad says the amounts are not equal. Wafa says they are equal. Who is correct? Wafa is correct because the liquid take the shape of the container. So half liter of blue equals half liter of red. The next page, number 1. Habiba and Hatim both had 1 liter of juice. Habiba said that her family drank 2/4 of the liter. Hatim said his family drank the same amount. If Hatim measured his amount in eighths, how much juice did his family drink? So her family drank 2/4 and his family drank the same amount. But in eighths, it means denominator equals 8. So I need to know 2 over 4 equals how many eighths? What over 8? 4 became 8. So 4 times what equals 8? 4 times 2 equals 8. They are equivalent fractions. So we multiplied the denominator by 2. Also we must multiply the numerator by 2. 2 times 2 equals 4 over 8. We can use, in another way, we can use this model. This represents 2/4 and this for Hatim's family. I divided it into 8. So they drank the same amount like this. It means 4 eighths. So Hatim's family drank 4 over 8 of the liter. Number 2, Jana and Minna each made a large pizza for dinner. Jana's pizza was cut into 6ths and Minna's pizza was cut into 12ths. Jana ate 2/6 of her pizza. If Minna wants to eat the same amount of pizza as Jana, how many slices of pizza will she have to eat? So Jana ate 2/6. So 12ths, it means the denominator equals 12. So 2 over 6 equals what over 12? 6 became 12. So 6 times 2 equals 12. So I need to multiply the numerator by 2. 2 times 2 equals 4 over 12. So she will eat 4 over 12 of the pizza, or she have to eat 4 slices. Number 3. Mu'taz and Kamal were eating same size cakes. Mu'taz's cake was cut into thirds and Kamal's cake was cut into sixths. Mu'taz ate 2 slices of his cake. What fraction of his cake does Kamal have to eat the same amount as Mu'taz? So Mu'taz ate 2 slices of his cake, and his cake was cut into thirds. Then Mu'taz ate 2/3 of his cake. Now I wanted to know, Kamal need what to eat the same amount as Mu'taz. So I need to know 2 over 3 equals what over 6. The denominator here is 3 and here 6. So 3 times what equals 6? 3 times 2. Great. So I will multiply the numerator also by 2. 2 times 2 equals 4 over 6. So Kamal have to eat 4 over 6 of his cake. Number 4. Mom gave Walid and Nagla candy bars that were the same size. Walid ate 2/3 of his candy. Nagla ate 4 over 6 of her candy bar. Who ate more of their candy bar? Here I wanted to compare between 2/3 and 4/6. So I will use bar model. The first bar for 2/3, I will divide it into 3 parts and color 2 parts. The second bar, I will divide it into 6 parts, 6 equal parts, and color 4 parts. What did you notice here? They are the same, then they are equal. Lesson 98. Let's remember the rules of the area and the perimeter of a rectangle and square. The area of a rectangle equals length times width, and the perimeter equals length plus width all times 2. The area of a square equals side length times itself, S times S. The perimeter equals S times 4, side length times 4. Let's solve number 1. We have here a rectangle. Its length is 8 meters and its width is 5 meters. The area of a rectangle equals length times width. So 8 times 5 equals 40 square meter. Don't forget the unit, square meter. The perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. Length equals 8 plus 5 all times 2. 8 plus 5 equals 13. 13 times 2 equals 26 meter. You can do this by yourself. The last one. Area equal 25 square meter. Perimeter equals 20 meter. I need to find the side length. We have here a square, and we know that the perimeter of a square equals side length times 4. So what times 4 equals 20? 5 times 4. Great, so the side length here equals 5. The next one, we have here a rectangle. Its length 7 meters, and I want to know the width. Here we have the area equals 14 square meter, and we know that the area equal length times width. So 7 is the length. 7 times what equals 14? Yes, great, 7 times 2. So the width equals 2. Then let's find the perimeter. The perimeter equal length plus width all times 2. 7 plus 2 all times 2. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 times 2 equals 18 meter. Lesson 98. Omar has 18 pieces of candy. He wants to give the same amount to each of his 6 friends. How many pieces would each friend get? The total here, or the whole number of pieces, equals 18. And he wants to divide or distribute them between 6 students. So I will make division. 18 divided by 6. You can use bar model like this to explain your answer. Here I need to divide 18 between 6. So I will divide this bar into 6 equal parts. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 3 times 6 equals 18. So each friend gets 3 cans. Number 1, I have 20 figs to divide evenly between 4 plates. How many figs should I put on each plate? So I have 20, the total is 20. And I want to divide them between 4. 20 divided by 4 equals what? 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So each plate has 5 figs. Number 2, there are 28 crayons in the classroom that need to be placed in 4 cups. Each cup must have the same number of crayons. How many crayons will be in each cup? So I need to divide 28 between 4 cups. 28 divided by 4. And I will divide this bar into 4 equal parts. 28 divided by 4 equals 7. So each cup has 7 crayons. You can solve this by yourself. Lesson 99. Write and solve a division equation that matches this word problem. Rida had 20 pieces of fruit. He divided them equally among 4 bags. How many pieces of fruit went in each bag? Student response: 4 pieces of fruit divided by 20 bags equals 5 pieces of fruit in each bag. This is wrong. The student did correctly that he wrote the division operation or the division equation. The student did wrong that he wrote 4 divided by 20. 20 is the total, so 20 is the dividend. We must write the dividend first. He needs to divide 20 between 4 bags, so 20 is the dividend. The correct answer will be 20 divided by 4 equals 5. 5 pieces of fruit in each bag. The next page. I have 18 dates. Each person will get 2 dates. How many people can I feed? So I have 18 dates and I want to divide them by 2. 18 divided by 2 equals what? Let's represent it using the bar. So we have 18 and divide it by 2. So I will divide this bar into 2 parts. 18 divided by 2 equals 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 18. 18 divided by 2 equals 2. 2 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 divided by 2 equals 2. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Great. So each part equals 9. So we have here 9 people. Number 1. The class has 28 students. You can fit 4 students on a swing set. How many swing sets are needed for the whole class to swing? We have here 28 students. So I will divide 28 by 4. 28 divided by 4. 28 divided by 4 equals what? Let's divide the bar into 4 parts. And when we divide or distribute 28 between 4, we get 7. So each group or each part has 7. So we need 7 swing sets. You can solve this page by the same way. Page 139. Challenge. Saif is sorting crayons into groups of 9. How many groups will he make if he has 81 crayons? So the total number of crayons equals 81. And I need to divide 81 into 9 groups. So I will divide this bar into 9 parts and write the equation 81 divided by 9 equals 9. So each part has 9, each group has 9 crayons. Math journal. Describe how you use division in your everyday life outside of math class. For example, we have 8 apples and I wanted to divide them into 2 groups or divided them equally between 2 friends. So each friend gets 4 apples. We can write this like 8 divided by 2 equals 4. The next page, lesson 100. Gabor has 24 cookies to give away. How many different ways can he share his cookies equally with friends? He could give one friend 24 cookies, or he could give 24 friends one cookie. So we can solve this. 24 divided by 1 equals 24, and 24 divided by 24 equals 1. That it means he can give one friend 24 cookies and 24 friends one cookie. Or 24 divided by 3 equals 8. And 24 divided by 8 equals 3. He can give 3 friends 8 cookies. Or 8 friends 3 cookies. Another way, 24 divided by 4 equals 6. And 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So he can give 4 friends 6 cookies and 6 friends 4 cookies. Also, 24 divided by 2 equals 12, and 24 divided by 12 equals 2. So he can give 2 friends 12 cookies, or 12 friends 2 cookies. Here, fact family. Let's remember fact family. We have a triangle and we have here 3 numbers. The number on the top, always the total number, always the bigger number, and 2 numbers on the base. When we multiply them, we get the number on the top. 35 equals 7 times what? 7 times 5. And we have 4 equations, 2 multiplication equations and 2 division equations. Let's write them. First, 7 times 5 equals 35. Or 5 times 7 equals 35. The division equation, we write the whole, the total. 35 divided by 5 equals 7. Or 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Here we have 54 equals what times 6? 9 times 6. Great. So, and let's write the multiplication equations. 9 times 6 equals 54, or 6 times 9 equals 54. The division equations, 54 divided by 9 equals 6. And 54 divided by 6 equals 9. And you can solve this page by the same way. Here you can solve it by yourself, and here you will write a multiplication and a division story problem about this fact family. Thank you for listening and goodbye.